I got another one of these and 2 more packages from Ikea to make Mako a brand new cage. Basically, I drew it all out, of course. This diagram is the cage from the front. So it's going to be 30 inches tall with 2 of them stacked together, and 27¼ inch long ways. And this top portion we're going to turn into 1 continuous cage, even though it looks like there's 2. These 2 are glass doors that we're going to fix onto it. And then the bottom 2 sections are just going to be storage. And then down here, this is the top. So basically what we're going to be doing is cutting into the top portion, which is supposed to be solid wood or particle board or whatever. And I'm going to be making a frame, which I am then going to attach like chicken wire to. And I'm going to attach little hinges, that's what these things are, and a little knob. So it's going to give him 745 inches squared floor space, which should be definitely enough for him. So my plan is build this bottom section first, which is this, and then we'll build the top section, which is the other brown box, and I have to do a whole bunch of modifications to that. So, and for the record, today is the 11th of November, so I'm sure this video is going to be made up of a whole bunch of different days, because this is probably going to take a while, but I want it done before December 1st. It might be, I might be a little bit of an overachiever trying to think about that, especially with everything that's going on right now, school-wise at least. But I think we can do it, honestly. This is what I got. I got 2 of these. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put some of these, like the little felt pads on the bottom of this, just so it doesn't scrape up my floor. Okay, so I put together the sides and everything, and there is a gap. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna take this centerpiece and I'm either just going to cut it like here so that it can fill the gap and fix into the floor and above, or I cut the center out and have like just this area and all of this is going to be gone. Okay, so this is what I want for the top. This is the bottom portion, so this is what's like going to be facing inside the cage. That's why I drew on this side. But basically, we're going to be cutting on these lines. So I'm going to have the big rectangle, and then I'm going to have this rectangle, and then this whole centerpiece is going to be gone, and that's going to be with chicken wire. And then this is going to be the frame for the door, and then this is what's actually going to be attached to the cage, this outer part here. And then for this, what I'm gonna do is just cut the front and the back piece, and then this whole center piece is gonna be gone, and that's gonna close up this gap and give support in the back, and then I'm gonna have the piece that goes here to give support in the front, and then that way I can attach the glass doors on it. So we have an update. Oh my god, I look absolutely insane. Sorry, we were just outside and it's like really windy. Everything that I drew out didn't work. Well, except for these 2 pieces. These 2 pieces worked, but it's made of cardboard. It's like particle board, and then it's like cardboard. So I'm going, he said a fur strip. Oh my god, I'm just not going to focus on my face because I look insane. But he said that we can cover this up with a fur strip. This, however, did not work. It looks absolutely ratchet. And I was supposed to have 2 of these, one inside. That is also made of particle, or not particle board, cardboard. And we thought it was made of particle board. and it's not, so it wasn't working. So he just told me that we have to buy two 2x4x8s or whatever the heck it's called to build another frame that we're gonna put on top, use a piano hinge on the back of this, and use that as a door. I was just crying because that's what I do when I get frustrated, apparently, is I cry, and none of this is working out how I wanted it to, but that's normal for me. No matter how hard I plan something, something always happens. I want to show you what I look like. I'm cutting a painter stick to place on the back pieces here. Okay, it's 2 days later. It's Tuesday now. These have been on here for 2 days, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. So they're glued on here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take some white acrylic non-toxic paint and just paint over the wooden parts. Okay, I'm gonna let these dry. Okay, so I basically put it together the way that it's going to be, but this is all open, and my dad's like, just leave it, no one's gonna see it. It looks like absolute crap, so I don't want to leave it. And like, he cut it all jagged, so it's not even like straight. Oh my god. Okay, so I cut these, and they fit now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make the frame. The only problem is I don't have the clamps that I used to use, those really big clamps, because apparently my father lost them. So these I don't think are going to be big enough. Nope, not even close. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make the frame, but I already cut the piece of mesh that's gonna go on here. It's been lying out there trying to get straight. What I'm gonna have to do is just cover this ugliness up with contact paper, and I'm going to use the same contact paper that I've used for all the other cages. Okay, so I did it, and it's kinda crappy, but you can literally hear it, like, it moves because it's hollow in there. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it'll keep bedding from getting into the places that I can't clean, so that's all that counts. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this back on, and then I'll try and put the actual pieces together. Okay, so I went ahead and glued the pieces together, and I kind of just used tape to squish them down and tape them to this bottom piece, like the actual cage. I'm just making sure that they're all together, because this front one, this front one was a little bowed, so I'm hoping that taping it down will keep it, you know, being bowed. But yeah, so I just used Elmer's glue. Okay, so it's like 2 days later, and the Elmer's glue did not work yesterday, so I used some of this rapid fuse stuff that I used for a birdhouse project a while back, and we're gonna see if it's taped together or not. It looks like it's in one big piece. Oh, guys, it worked! So I'm gonna take this big metal piece that I cut a while back for this, and we're going to staple it with, I have this stapler. And my dad's like, it's not gonna work, but I'm going to prove him wrong. Hey, look at that, it's working. We have the top of the cage. What I need to do is put the hardware on this. The only problem is is that I don't have a drill at the moment to make pilot holes, and I don't want my wood to split. What I can do next is attach these bad boys onto the front. Okay, so this is what I bought. I got this kitchen and bath 100% silicone. These hinges for the lid, hook and eye locks, just in case he tries to escape. Okay, so I called my dad and he lost the drill. So that's perfect. He said to go buy one, and I'm not gonna spend $60 on a drill. So, and also I don't wanna leave the house right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just put a nail in the wood, like hammer a nail in and then ply it out and use that as a pilot hole because, okay, so I found this nail. I think it was from like a picture framing kit, and I have a hammer. So what I just want to do is I want to like put at least like that much in, just like the tiniest bit, just to get it started. So let's see how this goes. Okay, hinge is on and it didn't split, and it's hard to open it with it in the carpet, but trust me, it works. It's sturdy, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other hinge. I texted my dad and I said, I did it without a drill, and he said, okay, brilliant. And then I explained, and he said, okay, awesome. And then I explained and he said, brilliant. So, feeling good about myself right now. Okay, so now that everything is installed, what I'm gonna do is lay this on its back. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here overnight. Okay, so I went ahead, checked this. This is like dry as it gets. Ooh, open this one. So I sealed up everything, and I didn't get any on the glass, and I'm very proud of myself because I deeply regret getting silicone on the plexiglass in that one. So, but here it is. We're gonna let her breathe for a good 24 hours, and then the silicone will be dry, and then everything will be done except for putting it together. I think I'm actually gonna paint this tonight, the top of this. So, fun story real quick. When I built Mako's cage, my mom was rushed to the hospital. This time, my grandfather was rushed to the hospital. So, it seems like there's a theme going on right now. Okay, so since the cage is almost finished, ignore Gouda. I'm going to go ahead and try and figure out how to organize all of this stuff into here. Okay, I'm getting ready to go to bed, but here is the finished product. I'm really happy with it. The stuff on top, these two things, well, three things, are going to go inside, so that's why they're there. I'm still trying to figure out how to build the platforms. That's what's on the floor over there. But everything else is in the bottom. And then I also have this. This is going to be like the food station, and everything else, like all the lights and treats and stuff over here. I finished the platforms. I ran out of dowels, so I had to use one of the, what are these called? Painter sticks. So I have a corner shelf, a long shelf, which is taller than the corner shelf, and then this like extra large shelf. And they're a little shaky, But I think it'll be okay because Mako literally weighs like 23 grams, so. Okay, so I let this dry overnight. Let's see. Okay, it's set up. This is what it looks like from above. Oh my god, wait, I hear Mako. Good morning. What you doing? You want to see your new cage?